Today we're going to go through a net worth calculation for October 2021. We plan on reaching financial independence in 2024. Tracking our net worth is our way of staying on track to ensure that that goal happens. Today we're going to tell you what net worth is, how to track it, and some of the benefits. Stick around and we'll let you know what our new net worth is for October 2021.
Who doesn't like network? Who doesn't like to see the numbers going up? Right? You're always happy when the numbers are up, but when the numbers are down, not that much. Look what happened last month in September 2021.
So we're okay. I mean, yes, $44,000 loss is a pretty hard one to swallow. But again, looking at all those numbers year over year compared to September of last year, we're up 59.78%.
Yes, and when we say loss, I mean down, but we did not sell anything. So that's the secret, right? So it's down 70. What is the amount that is down? I mean, $44,000 down, that's okay. We did not sell. So situations like this, do not sell. If you do believe in the companies that you are investing in, just leave it there. If you cannot see it, just don't even look at the market. I mean, we do every day. Don't get us wrong, but we knew there is something that is going to be temporary, right? So,
and I think maybe some of you can correct me if I'm... September is typically the month where your investments are going to see a bit of a downturn.
Yeah. Here we are, another month in October 2021, without tracking the net worth, without knowing where our money is going to, we would not be today maybe celebrating the results from October 2021. We never know, but it's really important in tracking your numbers. If you are new to this channel, I'm gonna link up here a video from our last week where we shared with you the results for not tracking, even though it's budget, but at the end of the day it's tracking what you have. If you are just starting your journey to financial independence, if you are just starting, tracking your net worth, you are good to go. The first step is always the most important one, as you change the mindset, and as a result you can see it, what is gonna happen. We promise you that it will be great as long as you track and as long as you spend less than you make. By the way, my name is Jean.
And I'm Christine.
We are a Canadian couple who lives in Toronto, and we are planning to achieve financial independence in 2024. Everything that we can do to make this dream a reality, we are doing, either by saving money, by investing money, and making more money. There are a few playlists that you can use, so welcome to our channel. If you have not subscribed yet, I will recommend, so we would really appreciate if you can do it. That will be great, because we are excited to talk about this. We are excited about the journey to financial independence. We are grateful for having you with us today. And why don't we say, what is the net worth calculation?
It's pretty simple. Basically, you're taking all of your assets, so things like, we've gone over it before, like your house if you own it, or your bank accounts, your investment accounts, any savings, stuff like that, and you subtract all of your liabilities, credit card debt, student loan debt, mortgage, things like that, car loans. What you get left over at the end is your net worth.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. The formula is quite simple, but how can we do this? Here's how it's gonna work. We are gonna go over our assets. After the assets, we will discuss the liabilities. We then present the formula for the net worth calculation. And at the end, as always, we kind of share where are we in our journey to financial independence. There is a playlist up here that I'm gonna link, so you can see the previous months from our net worth, which in our journey to financial independence, which started back in 2019, here we are in 2021, excited and going our numbers and sharing with you. We are transparent about our financial situation, but what you have to keep in mind is that we are not financial advisors. Please do make your homework and find with someone who can help you. But I can tell you something, for the net worth, you don't need to spend some money going to anyone else. You can do it yourself following, maybe the steps that we do. We just discussing the assets, right? And what assets do we have?
So a lot of our assets, we're going to go through them pretty quick because like we've mentioned in previous videos, they have not changed much at all. So our principal residence here in Toronto, we leave that one alone. We don't increase it even though the value of it has probably gone up slightly. We're using the value of $860,000 for our house here. We have a condo overseas in Brazil. That one is valued at $137,500. My pension that I'll start collecting when I turn 50 is valued at $34,054. And then this is where things change and tend to fluctuate for us. So we have separated our investments into two separate areas. One is our bulk investments, so that includes Jeon's corporate accounts, our RSPs, TFSAs, and those investment accounts are currently sitting at $311,967. We've separated out our final margin account, and that's the one that we call our Smith maneuver, where we're investing all of the equity we've built up here in our home. And that investment account for the month of October came out to $233,357.
Yes. If you are new, if you haven't heard about this concept before, we are gonna link up here a playlist where we discuss the Smith maneuver. We also have the playlist where you can see where this money is coming from. And part of it is for our dividends. But if you sum up everything together, the house that we do live, plus the condo in Brazil, plus the investments, plus
Pension.
the pension, thank you very much, we get the total of our assets, which are right now at
$1,576,878.
Yeah, don't get confused by this number. It looks beautiful, but at the end of the day, not yet.
Not reality.
Because we have the liabilities, and when we mean liabilities, it's basically what we owe. And as a result, we owe still quite a lot of money. It's okay, we know it's part of our plan. We are slowly, paying off our debt. But what is most important is the net worth, which is going to be the assets minus liabilities. So the first liability that we have is still our house here where we live in Toronto. And as of the end of October, the liability is $628,669. Second liability that we have is the condo in Brazil. We still have a portion of the condo to pay, and it sits today at $20,000. By the way, if you have not seen the condo yet, there's another video where you can see the first time that we went in 2021 to view and get the keys for the condo. If you have not seen yet, go take a look and come back.
We'll still be here.
Yes, we are still gonna be here because the third liability that we have is a car. We have a car from 2018. Yeah, I forgot about that. But 2018, we financed a car. We are still making the payments, like bi-weekly payments. And as of today, the liability, so we still owe just almost $16,000, so $15,808. Guess what? Let's now calculate our liabilities. So the condo plus the house plus the car, all of our liabilities, they sums up to $664,477. See?
So when we put that all into the net worth formula, the net worth calculation, we're going to take the assets, subtract the liabilities, and we're going to come out with our new net worth for October of 2021 of...
Pause. Because we are gonna go up again to a number. Go and say.
So this month we came out at $912,401. If you remember from last month, we saw quite a dip in our net worth due to a lot of market fluctuation with our investments. That has, for the most part, reversed itself, and we're close to where we were in September.
Yes. So
no, close to where we were in August.
In
August,
no.
yeah, September
yes,
was
in
the
August.
one that we went
Yeah, you are correct. Yes.
Always corrected more.
Remember.
Just kidding. Sometimes
Boys,
he's right.
don't forget that.
Sometimes.
So let's talk about what happened. All in all, for the net worth in October 2021, it did increase to $37,426, which is around 4.28% compared to September. Don't be fooled, even though you see this number. If you go back to the previous month, for the month of September in 2021, we are still actually down 0.54%.
Yeah.
All of these $37,000 that we have now, we lost last month,
Yeah.
which is okay.
But we didn't lose because
No,
we didn't.
that's a good
Yeah,
point.
we didn't actually lose. So the number changed and the number went down, but we never actually lost any money. We never cashed anything out. We didn't panic. We didn't do any of that. Stayed the course.
Yeah.
It's kind of corrected itself. And going through November, I have a feeling that we're going to come out a little bit stronger at the end of this month.
Yes. If you have not seen the previous month, you were actually down 44,000 in September 2021.
Yeah.
Which is okay. But guess what? We're above $900,000 again for the second time. Few months ago, I did say, Christine, that we're gonna go up to 900 and we will not come back. We did last month. Here we are for the second time above $900,000 for our net worth, which is amazing. We are excited. But why don't we go and talk about our investment summary for year to date, right?
Yeah, so year over year, if we look back to this time in October of 2020, you're going to see that our net worth has actually increased 49.89%, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. But we also have to really keep in mind that we're doing certain things that are adding to that. One, we're using the equity in our house. So every time we make a payment against the mortgage in our house, we get to use that money for investments. We're taking all of the dividends that we're earning from those investments and reapplying those back into the mortgage so that we can keep snowballing all of that money back into our investments. We have side hustles that do generate a significant return for us. Doesn't come without risk. So if you want to learn more about what we do on the side to generate some of that extra income, Jean's also going to link another playlist up there. But just in general, our assets, our investments have really done well in the markets over the past year. So a lot of that increase is actually capital gain that we've seen within our investments.
And everything that we can do to make our dream a reality, we are doing. It might not be to you, which is okay. You might be early in your journey to financial independence. It takes time, but look at me. I don't have a lot of time. I do have a lot of time, but I don't want to spend a lot of time working, right? So we want to become financially independent. We want to go out and spend time with our family, spend time with our friends, and everything that we can do to make that a reality, we are doing now. So going back to the numbers, our assets, did you say that our assets increased by 17%?
No.
I don't know. So there you go, 17% increase in our assets, and the liabilities increased by 9.93% year over year. When you see the graphic in your screen, we can compare October 2021 with October 2020.
Yeah.
See the importance of tracking everything. You can see, you can compare the numbers.
Sometimes you don't feel like a lot's happening, and sometimes it's hard to sit back and take a look and see how well you're actually doing. So when you're tracking, it makes it a lot easier, and it really does keeps encouraging us to keep going, and the momentum continues to build.
It might happen to you. I remember when we were tracking last year, and I'm a visual guy. I want to see the graphics, the cores, and everything. We just set the graphic for 1 month, and then we can compare 1 month with the second one. And of course, it takes time. But now you can see year over year, which is great. We are only able to do that by tracking. And do you have anything that we can share, in the comments below? Please feel free and talk. We keep learning as we go. As we said before, we are not experts. We are just a regular couple working hard. That's what we are doing. We can tell that we do it for sure.
Yeah, and that's the best part of doing this for us is all of those comments that you guys send.
Yes.
we love it. We sit down every night and we take a look through all the comments, and we really enjoy getting all the feedback from you guys, as well as all of the ideas. We got some really great ones on last week's video about falling off the tracking wagon. So thank you so much, and keep up the comments.
Thank you.
They mean a lot.
You are part of our journey, so we are very grateful for that. Let's take a look at the investment portfolio. So when we say investment portfolio, it's all the money that we have invested. And you might ask, where do we invest our money? Invest in dividend stocks in Canada and US. We also have ETFs as part of our international allocation. And we also invest in real estate. The international real estate that we have back in Brazil, it's also another investment property. So altogether, our investment is up $229,650, which is crazy. I mean, I can't see it enough. It's like 72% increase year over year, right? If you think about the numbers on average, every single month, our investments are grown by 3.78%.
That's good.
Yes, but the best part is what? Look at the graphic again. In November 2020, this is when we have the biggest, hike on our portfolio. It went up 16%. Do you think that we can do the same again in 2021?
That would be great.
That would be great,
Don't
right?
know, but we'll see.
We don't know. We are not counting on that. Our fingers are crossed. We keep investing, we keep saving, and that's how we do.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. Like Jean said before, we are not financial advisors. This is just what we're doing. It works for us. We track our spending. Now we're back on track, tracking our spending. We do our net worth calculations. We sit down, we discuss where we want to put our money and what we want to invest in. And that's it. It's not fancy. It's not extravagant. It's just, this is what works for us. So if you have any questions, feel free to message us, and hopefully we can help you out or point you in the right direction. But yeah, make sure you do your own research too, because we're not financial advisors.
No, but don't feel discouraged when you see like those big numbers. It might not be your case. That is even bigger than ours, which is okay. Personal finance is personal, and everyone, you have a different situation in your life, right? So in our case, we are in our late 40s, meaning that we have been working, we have been making our contributions for like 20 plus years. Also, lots of mistakes, don't get me wrong, because I was talking to Christine one day and then we thought, do you know, I wish I would have met her before, because if I had met her before 10 years ago, we would be fine by now. I mean, no questions asked, knowing what we do know, kind of related to financial independence.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the video for this week. We hope you guys took something away from it, and I think we're going to say thank you this week to
Mike, our buddy in New York. Thank you very much for your email. So we are happy, and we're gonna connect with you in a few days.
Yeah. So thanks very much. You guys have a great week. You stay safe and take care of each other.
I'll see you in our next video. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye. Ready?
Yes.
Today we're going to go through our net worth calculation for the month of September 2021.
Sorry, it's October.
Oh my God, it's October. Okay.
Tracking what you have. So as we are able to do this with our network, we can see the results. Now, 1 year after we start, am I talking a lot? You're looking at me? Oh, sorry, I thought that you were looking and say something.
No. I won't look.
Every single month, our investments are grown by 3.78%.
That's good.
Do you need to do this part again?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. You said that's good. Yes, but the best part is what? Look at the graph. See what happened?
Oh, you're pausing for dramatic effect.
Yes. Hello. There is nothing wrong.
Okay.
It is actually gonna appear a video from last month where we were talking about how it went down.